Title: The Curious Caterpillar's Adventure. Once upon a time, in a lush green garden, there lived a curious little caterpillar named Carl. Carl was not like any other caterpillar. He had a burning desire to explore the world beyond his leafy home. In a vibrant garden, there's a curious caterpillar named Carl who dreams of exploring beyond his leafy home. Every day, Carl would gaze up at the towering trees and wonder what lay beyond the garden's edge. His friends, the ladybugs and the ants, warned him about the dangers that lurked outside, but Carl's curiosity only grew stronger. Carl's friends, the ladybugs and the ants, warn him about the dangers outside the garden, but Carl's curiosity continues to grow. One sunny morning, Carl decided it was time to embark on his adventure. With a determined wiggle, he set off, leaving behind his cozy home and worried friends. One sunny morning, Carl decides it's time to embark on his adventure, leaving behind his cozy home and worried friends. As Carl journeyed through the garden, he encountered many obstacles. He dodged a hungry bird, crossed a gushing stream, and even braved a storm. But with each challenge, Carl grew stronger and more resilient. Along his journey, Carl encounters obstacles like a hungry bird, a gushing stream, and a storm, but he grows stronger and more resilient with each challenge. Finally, after days of wandering, Carl reached the garden's edge. Beyond lay a vast, unknown world filled with wonders and dangers alike. Carl hesitated for a moment, remembering his friend's warnings, but his curiosity urged him forward. Carl reaches the garden's edge, where he faces a vast, unknown world filled with wonders and dangers. Despite his friend's warnings, his curiosity urges him forward. With a brave leap, Carl ventured into the unknown. He explored forests, climbed mountains, and crossed rivers, all while meeting new friends along the way. With a brave leap, Carl ventures into the unknown, exploring forests, climbing mountains, and crossing rivers, while making new friends. But as the days passed, Carl began to miss his old home and friends. He realized that while adventure was exciting, there was no place like home. As the days pass, Carl begins to miss his old home and friends, realizing that while adventure is exciting, there's no place like home. With a heavy heart, Carl retraced his steps, journeying back to the garden he knew and loved. When he finally returned, his friends greeted him with open arms and wide smiles. With a heavy heart, Carl retraces his steps, returning to the garden he knows and loves. His friends greet him with open arms and wide smiles. From that day on, Carl was content to explore the wonders of his own garden, knowing that true happiness could always be found right where he belonged. Carl is content to explore the wonders of his own garden, knowing that true happiness can always be found right where he belongs. Morale: the story teaches us that while it's natural to be curious and explore new things, sometimes the greatest adventures and happiness can be found in the familiar comforts of home and the company of loved ones.